So Irv Gotti is not my guest today, but Irv Gotti happens to be in the building today.
Hello,
so I just want to say
everyone.
hi. I can't have you in the room and not say hi. I just can't do it.
It's my first time in this room, too. I feel
We're
special.
going to have an interview, though. We're going to have an interview, but not right now.
We're going to talk about everything.
Because I'm excited for you.
dirt.
I'm excited for you. I think this new phase in Tales is going to be great. And
I'm super excited.
we're going to tell everybody about it and get
feeling
everybody
blessed.
excited.
Yes.
You look
yes.
good.
Thank you.
Are you happy?
I am very, very happy and feeling very, very blessed and very, very, great. I'm feeling really, really great.
I follow you on Instagram. You're like an animal on the gram. That's how I know you're feeling good.
Yeah, it's a lot of things I want people to see. I want people to hear, and, a message to get across.
As you should.
As I should. But, I don't live in New York. I have a home here, but I'm either in L.A. and then I'm really in Atlanta. I'm an Atlanta person. It is someone's phone's going on. Listen, I'm really an Atlanta person,
Are you?
Yeah, because that's the tax incentive. So that's where I'm making the shows.
Oh, got it.
You know what I'm saying? And I need that 30% because they ain't give me no money. So I needed the 30%.
How many times have you said it publicly?
Oh, they gonna give me
it's
some
not
money.
giving you no money.
They gonna give me some money. They gave me no money, and I'm gonna do my numbers, and then after I do my numbers, they gotta give me some money.
BT, come off that bread.
Yo,
but that's how it is. You gotta show the numbers.
You gotta show and prove, and you gotta just make magic with whatever you got.
But for somebody like you who's had the success that you have had, it almost has to be a little humbling, right?
It was absolutely humbling. It brought me back to reality and stripped me of every special need or thing. When you Irv Gotti in the music business, you say something, you could get whatever you want. It was back to square one and do it with nothing. It was back to DMX and his 300 grand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His 250 grand. Make it happen. Bring it back hot.
Is that what you had for DMX?
DMX got signed for 300 grand.
Good Lord.
He got a 25K advance. He sold 7 million worldwide.
Unbelievable.
Ja got signed for, I think, same as that, and Ja sold 2-3 million worldwide.
Wow.
I was making $60K a year, and Leo was giving me no bonus.
Shut your motherfucking mouth.
He never gave me a bonus.
But what?
I swear to God.
So that was as A&R, yeah?
That was an A&R.
You were A&R.
But then I graduated, and Leo never gave me my label deal. He didn't offer it to me. It was Tommy Mottola. Sony offered me my label deal, and then it forced him to give me my label deal. But if Leo had his way, he would have kept me at 60 grand.
Bastard.
Scumbag.
Yo.
You know what the only,
that.
hey, look,
I never knew that.
The only thing that was good, I forgot who told me, but someone told me yo, when you first work at a company, you got to blow out your T&E because they don't know what to set your T&E at. So just go crazy the first year, and then they'll be like, well, that's what Irv spends.
Right.
So I spent 300 grand in
On
T&E.
what? Taxis.
Mr. Chow's 57th Street.
Let me get some more.
I was in that
satays.
bitch every night, satayed out, but squab, chicken Joanna, 9-season prong shrimp, green, what's the green?
The green prawns with
the
the cashews.
green prongs with the cashews and a little fried rice
That sounds amazing, by
for
the way.
all of us. And I spent 3 and change. That was the only good part. Every other part, they jerked me, yo.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you with Leo now?
I'm back with Leo. He's the one who gave me my deal.
So when you approach Leo now, though,
Leo's with Google. Leo's on another
a different
planet.
place.
He's
right.
he's on another planet.
And you also have a.
He's at Google, and he'll be quick to tell you. He says, "Listen, big boy, I have $1 billion at my disposal, big boy." Right? So even now, it's if he jerks you, it's you can still probably get 50 to 100 mil.
Right.
Even he's I'm going to get him, and you're still fuck it, it's 100 mil. You understand? He's maybe still on his jerking shit or whatever, but it's a different level. He's on a different level, but he still owns 300 with Kevin Lyles.
Right.
And
But he approaches you. I'm sure there's a different level of respect. I'm sure when you get to the tail, you have a different relationship now.
yeah, we have a different relationship, and he definitely respects me differently, but I watch him.
You have to. You should.
I will not fall for the banana in the tailpipe twice.
Sir.
Yeah, is that right? And I just know more things now. I do, like as a business and as someone who knows, I just know things now. Things like intellectual property.
Yeah.
Who owns the IP? Well, I do. Sir, I happen to own the IP, and you're gonna have to pay me for it. You understand?
Yeah.
So I've learned during the course. I've learned a lot. But in those days, it was.
You're so excited about this TV show that it is infectious, right? No, it really is, because you believe it so much, and I think that's always like been the beauty about you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe in it. Like,
you
over the
believe
top.
so hard.
There's no way people are not gonna like it.
Sometimes that is like, even if you don't know what it is, it just makes people feel like
They gotta
I'm
like
excited
it.
too. Holy shit!
Nah, but
didn't even
listen,
know.
for the hip hop culture,
Yeah.
right? There's no way, Angie. It's no way that they can't love this thing. I'm taking songs that they love and putting a scripted thing to it. It's not a video. It's nothing. It's a mini movie based on this song.
I was wondering that. How do you not make it like a video?
No, it's nothing like a video. It's a mini movie. Well, here in the case of
But do you use the lyrics?
In the case of F the Police, no. In the case of F the Police, it's a movie.
Right.
When I finished editing F the Police, it was 1:43. It's a movie.
And then BET airs it at 1:43.
BET chops and slanders it.
Takes out the
all the good stuff.
All the raunchiness.
Hey, that's great. Get it out of there.
It's too great.
No, not really, but you know.
So aren't you doing?
That's why I do it with Tidal.
You do it Tidal,
and
right?
Tidal, people could see the director's vision of it. But
do you have like a super raunchy director's version?
I love the raunchy director.
Yeah.
Like Trap Queens.
Because I've seen some of the photos. I'm
right. Just
It's not for
imagine the
TV.
title.
Yeah.
Tune in the title. You're gonna see it all.
Yeah.
Right. So because it's no restrictions. It's the Wild Wild West. I can do what I want. BET, you can't. So like with Trap Queens, it's set in a strip club. The theme of that is a guy and a girl, Reggie and Crystal. Reggie owns the strip club, and they're selling drugs out of the strip club. He puts her on, shows her how to do it. He gets murdered because he robbed somebody, and then she takes over the strip club. So it's like, this is very creative.
Even every story is different.
It's every day. It's an
You know what it
anthology
kind of
series.
reminds me of? I could be wrong. Tell me. What's the show that Black
Mirror.
Is it similar?
I've never seen Black Mirror, but you're like the 100th person that says that's like Black Mirror, which I guess is an anthology series.
It is. It's like, but it's techie. It's like round tech, but every episode is different, and
What I jacked. I'll give it to you.
You did a
Angie.
jack? You
No,
did a jack?
what I borrowed from.
What you sampled.
What I sampled. If you remember, and you'll probably remember it, is Tales from the Crypt.
Oh yeah, of course.
When the crypt keeper would come on, there was a man and a woman, and the woman did this, and the man, and then he would basically tell you what you're about to see. So basically, I removed the crypt keeper, insert Notorious Big story to tell.
Mm-hmm.
So the audience, when you watch it before the first commercial break, you're gonna hear the song that I'm using.
And you got
it
all those
tips you
songs
off.
cleared?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm quite sure all the hip hop community after the show, they're gonna be hitting me up like, yo,
Use
you
my
need
song.
to do, 100%, 100%. Yo, you got to do my song. Yo, you got to do this song, and like I will. Like this was an 8-episode order, but like one of the songs that I definitely want to use for the second season is Nas, "I Gave You Power."
Woo, that's a
which
good
is
one.
the story of a gun.
Yeah.
So imagine this starts, "I Gave You Power," and it's a guy making the gun, and he raps it, and it gets shipped out. Then it's in a store. Then
Don't tell us
it.
everything, Irv.
It's all right. I gotta tell people because a lot of next season also I'm not gonna do what I'm gonna do. But this season I kind of didn't trust BET to build the awareness.
I'm sure they love you and
yeah,
love
they
hearing
do.
that.
I mean, I keep it real.
Yeah.
I want to make BET the biggest network in the world now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm like, I couldn't trust the fact that they're gonna promote, market it right. I didn't know if they was gonna get behind me. So when I first started posting things, they was like, Irv, you can't post things. I told them, get a gun, shoot me in the head, make it real messy, and that's the only way I'm gonna stop posting.
Make it messy.
Shoot me in the head twice, make it real messy, right? Double check. maybe pump 2 in my heart just to be sure. And I said, I will stop then. They looked at each other and straight up, they was like, he's not going to stop posting.
He's not gonna stop.
They said, well, could you just let us know? I said, listen, man, you'll know when I post it. Follow me.
I came in front of all the years of being around you and watching you work, because I know Irv since
Forever.
Mike Geronimo, and
forever.
Earl, like everybody, right? So young Irv, DJ, he was
DJ Irv. I wasn't Irv Gotti.
He was DJ Irv.
I was DJ Irv.
But to watch how you have always been so
It's the passion.
that passion, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's super inspiring.
Yeah.
Whether-
And I'm doing something when I'm doing something that I really believe in and love, I can't help it.
Yeah.
I can't help it, you know? Like, so next season,
But what
I won't
happens
do
when,
that.
What happens when you're wrong? Because there have been a couple of times.
I've been wrong so many times.
But
you know what?
What is
I'm
the difference
fearless,
between, yeah,
Ange.
but then what is the difference between like hard-headed and then like
I don't know. Listen, I don't know.
Right.
And it's just, if I believe in something, you know,
you just go.
you know, one of the interesting conversations with BT, we was talking about something with the execs, right? And they was like, don't worry, Irv, trust me, trust us. We're going to make this thing good. And I flipped. I said, good. I said, what are you talking about? I said, I don't want to be good. I said, I want to be great or shoot me and kill me. I said, this is the level of MB. I don't want like middle of the road.
Like it's fine.
Right. I said, I want a grand slam or strike me out. You understand? Either I hit it out the park or he struck out and he's out. I don't want a single. I don't want a double. I don't even want a triple. I want a grand slam. I don't even want a home run. I want bases loaded and put me up to bat, and I'm going to knock it out the park.
Yeah.
I said, so understand. So it's a learning process with me and them that we're learning each other in everything.
You're probably
like
pushing
that.
them. And
Oh, I'm pushing them off the ledge. I just did an interview, right, with B. I was at BT's offices, and I finally met the lovely Miss Ashley Brown. Okay, I hope you're listening, Ashley. Listen.
Explain to people who
Ashley Brown is the head, and she controls S&P, Standard and Practices. Okay. So she's one of the people that chop my stuff up. No, they can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. And I was having a great conversation with Ashley. I'm like, do you understand what entertainment is? Then I went into a whole thing because I'm the youngest of 8 kids, and I'm like, listen, my whole family is hardworking people. So I understand the value of what TV did and why it was created, this thing called television, why it was created. It was created to take people's minds off of their hard days of work and just give them something to think about or whatever other than their job and their hard life.
Yeah.
And I said, I take this very seriously because I'm the youngest of 8 and my family is that. I seen when Empire was exploding and we all was at my house watching it, and I just looked around and like, this is the beauty of television, because they have to go to work tomorrow, but right in this hour, right in this moment, they're not thinking about work. They're thinking and their minds is off. And that's why all of this stuff is created. When they listen to you and everything like that, we have an obligation that I take serious. Like when I made my records, I would go extra hard because of what I'm saying to you guys. Like, yo, I wanted people, when they listen to my album, I'm going to take them away from everything and they're going to have fun. You know what I'm saying? So same premise with the TV series. When they look at it, I want the cooler talk. I want you guys to come. Did you see yesterday's episode of Tales? This was crazy or whatever. How did he do that? Or thing. And that's the beauty of life, and it helps us get by.
Word.
I'm telling you, I'm serious with it.
You're going to do so good.
I'm serious with it. The first episode, Angie's,
What song is the first episode?
NWA F the Police.
Oh, that's the first one. You made that
first
the first
one, 2 hours. And I'm telling you, I directed because I said I want to set the tone and do this thing. And I'm telling you, there's no way everyone isn't going to love it. And there's no way everyone isn't going to be completely shocked.
Really?
There's no way, Ange. June 27th, 8 p.m. BT. There's no way. No, listen, there's no way.
I believe you. I'm not saying that funny stuff. Like, I do believe you.
Everyone knows after police. Everyone knows police brutality, corruption. Everyone knows what's been going on in the world last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Everyone getting killed. All of this, we're up in the uprise. Baltimore rioted a little bit, and it's the same bull crap, right? So what did I do? I reversed the worlds. You know how people say, how would you like it if that was done to you? I'm showing them, Ange.
You're gonna show them what that looks like?
Yes. I'm going to show everyone what it looks like and then ask them at the end. I play D'Angelo. How does it feel when you see all of your people getting killed, the cops getting off, and everything? Look, I got chills. It's going to move people, Ange. There's no way anyone in the world could watch it and going to turn. There's no way. Within the first 3 minutes, I kill a 15-year-old white kid.
Not really, though, right?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't be here. But listen, within the first 3 minutes, just to shock people, 4 to the chest, bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? And depict him and show him dying, which was really crazy. You know why? Because we're so used to blacks and minorities getting killed, right? We kind of numb to it. But when I seen this kid die, it hurt more, kind of. It was weird. It was completely weird. Because let's face it. Name a TV show or movie where you seen like a teenage white kid full of life, full of thing, and he gets killed. You don't really see that much.
Not as much.
You don't see it really.
Not as much.
Now, black people, you see it every day. And then you see it in real life. Turn on the news. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you see it. So now with this, I'm telling you, I took it there. And I got a little interracial love.
He got it all.
I got a little
He got it all.
interracial love.
All right, stop telling me everything. I want to be surprised by some stuff. I feel like I know a lot. Stop telling me everything.
But I'm telling you, it's so much in the episode.
Good for you, baby.
And it's really, really, it's crazy.
So you went in for low, right? You're gonna get these big numbers, and then you're gonna be. This is. Is this
I'm gonna write on
this?
a piece of paper and slide it over to Connor. That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Do you see this as like 5 years? Or do you see it? Yeah.
Oh, this is a $1 billion. This is a $1 billion idea.
Really?
Let me explain. The $1 billion idea, because the premise is all based on music, Ange.
Yeah, and there's so much good
I could do
music.
Tales R&B. This is Tales hip hop. I could do R&B. I could do gospel. I could do pop. I could do rock. Imagine rock with Axl Rose. Welcome to the jungle. And I do some Mad Max, and we're in the desert somewhere. When we got the right money, and we're in the desert doing some other thing. Listen, I want to branch it out across the world. I want to do Tales Latin.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually partnered up with Pitbull already with that, and we're going to present it and do Tales Latin. Because what I've learned when I sat with my good friend Pitbull, he said, hey, Papo, he says, you know all the songs, and the Mexican songs are mostly about the drug cartels, Papo. And I said, what? I said, so we can shoot some City of God thing? He said, oh, yeah, that's all we talk about, that and Love Triangle, Papo. I'm sleeping with him, he's sleeping with her, and things like that. And I was like, get out of here. And he started putting me on to a lot of Latin music of what we're going to do. And I was blown away because the storylines is insane. There's one Latin song. It's like the woman is with the guy but dealing with the father or the mother. And it's like,
what song is that? Oh, Romeo.
It's a big song, but it's like a crazy. And I'm like, so when he was telling me, I was like, what? And he was like, Pablo is going to, and I said, yo, so I'm doing Tales Latin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is
I'm doing Tales
We're officially
Latin.
announcing.
Absolutely. I'm doing Tales Latin. I'm going to shoot it probably in Mexico and stuff like that. You know, I want to do Tales Asia. First song with that I would love to do. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. With Tales Asia and do like with the triads and, you know, show them getting money but set to Wu-Tang Clan. Like even with gospel that I spoke to BT about is probably going to go to BT if the number's right.
Of course.
Right?
If they agree to the...
If they agree to the paper of crossing, right? So, but Tales Gospel is going to be so crazy because I'll do like 5 gospel records, that's traditional gospel records, but then I'm going to do like Jesus walks and show like Jesus walking through Brooklyn in sandals, and you know what I'm saying? And just bug people out. But I'm going to do with that, I told BJ, I said, I ain't going to say just black music. I'll do like, what if God was one of us?
Right.
And do Creed and all of their religious-based songs.
Yo, I want to go to karaoke with you one day.
Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised.
You know mad songs.
I love music.
No, I know you do.
Vanessa Carlton is like one of my...
I remember. You signed her at one point, right?
Yes,
Didn't you sign her?
And you could catch me in my car at any given day, and I'll be singing Vanessa Carlton at the top of my lungs.
I love that.
I'm a big Nirvana guy. I'm like so into Nirvana again right now. It's just, I just love music.
Are you feeling hot right now? Like, are you feeling, you know what I'm saying? Are you feeling the energy
I feel
from
the
people?
energy.
Have people been reaching out? And Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It's like it's coming back. It's not all the way there, but I feel the energy. I feel a lot of people like they've hit me just saying, yo, they want me to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like, yo, Gotti, I want you to win. You know what I'm saying? You deserve it. I'm getting a lot of that from a lot of good people.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? That I haven't heard from say that in like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah. So when it hit me, and like VJ would be like, yo, such and such called and just said he's rooting for you and he wants you to win. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay did the deal with me with Tidal.
The Tidal.
And Jay was like one of the first, and he was like, he says, yo, you different. You got that energy again. You got that spark. He's like, man, you about to kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Did he at any point tell you did not have a spark?
Yeah.
He did, really?
Yeah, my spark was definitely doused.
By what?
The federal agents will do that.
Oh, it was the federal agents.
The federal agents will definitely douse the spark. You know how I felt like? I felt like Pigpen. You know, in the Peanuts, the guy who always had the cloud over his head and the dirty.
Yeah.
That was me for like a good 10 years. And no one, I just felt like no one wanted to come near me, executive wise.
Right.
No one wanted. They would be like, he's really smart, but he was. What's
he
the
got
guy?
that
Belly,
cloud?
but he's kind of hot right now. I can't fuck with you. Like, I was trying.
He got that cloud on him.
I had the I was Pigpen. I was absolutely Pigpen.
That's gotta be weird for you.
Yeah, because I'm like a people person, and I'm not Pigpen, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
And like people. It was weird. I would go into meetings and have great meetings, and we would talk, and they would recognize that they were sitting with someone who he was sharp and everything, but the deals would never happen. And I can only wonder why. I was like, that was a great meeting, but nothing happened.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why I got to love Chris Abrego at Endemol Shine, you know what I'm saying? Because when he became the guy at Endemol Shine, now it was a big company. And he wasn't afraid, and he was going to stand next to me. Yeah. So then when I went into BET.
He's amazing.
Can
we just take a moment on Chris Abrego?
Chris Abrego is amazing. I love him to death. Yeah. He's my brother. And you know what I'm saying? Chris Abrego, guys, for y'all don't know, he produced my reality show. He had a company called 51 Minds. He's, you know what I'm saying? And then he sold to Endemol Shine.
He was a young from Mexican, right? From LA, on the come up, hungry,
smart,
producing.
sharp.
Now he runs the biggest production company.
Yeah, he runs
in the
like
world.
a $20 billion production company called Endemol Shine. Who's my partners with this? And because he became that, now finally an executive stood next to me, and I went and talked to Stephen Hill, and the fact that Endemol Shine was with me, it gave him more confidence that, okay, I could do this with Irv because Endemol Shine is an established company, so it's not really risking because they're there with him. So that's when everything started happening.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's when everything started happening.
Isn't it crazy that the ups and downs of that? Are you going to write a book?
That one of the same people. I'm going to get your people because it's a woman that wrote your book, right?
No, I wrote my book.
No, but I'm saying you wrote wrote it, everything?
I wrote it.
So you didn't have anybody like put it together where you sit with someone?
No, I tried that at the beginning and it didn't work.
Holy.
So, because people know me, they know how I talk, they know my voice.
Oh my
So I wrote it. But here's what I say I did.
So you are you serious? You had nobody?
It took me a year and a half to write the book, right? And so when the book was done, I turned it into my publisher, and they thought it was good. They were like, it's really good. It's in here, but it does need a little reworking. Can we put you with somebody? And so then they send in this woman. Her name is Mim, by the way. Mim Rivas. I got to big her up because she came in. I didn't know her from shit. She came in the final hour. My book was due like in 2 weeks. So she came in and she was like, my story started with the Pac story. Like when I was writing it, I jumped out with Pac out the gate. She was like, You gotta
can we
warm
move
them up
this
to
over
that?
Here? Yeah, that's
take what you put here, give me a little more. Like she helped me kind of restructure the order of how the story would go.
You was coming out guns blazing.
Honestly, if my book was if my book, I'm humble, right, about my shit, but if my book was a 6, she took it to a 9. Just by coming in and like reworking it. But I didn't know nothing about her.
I'm telling you, it's the same one, I think.
Then I find out she also did that for Pursuit of Happiness. Antoine Fisher story. I didn't know nothing about her. I
She's
just
a
was
pilot.
like
She's
some
a
lady.
fixer.
Yeah, she just was amazing, and she helped me kind of restructure, and she taught me a lot. So now I'm like writing a lot. You will love her. I want you to meet her, and she knows all your peoples. Chris and it. We're all in the same family now. By the way, you know I also have
Listen,
a Endemol Shine deal. I might as well, you know what I mean? Take a moment to salute Chris Abrego.
I'm telling you, it's
situation.
the same person.
Yeah, we'll have her get with you, and she'll help you. If you need her to write a book, help you write it, she'll help you write it.
I'll just talk to her and thing. That's how I was going to do it. I was just going to tell
your story,
her my whole life.
from beginning to end is bananas.
It's
you could
crazy.
write 4 books.
I could write 4 books. I didn't want to write it. They was like, nah. I said, yo, I'm going on another run. We should wait. They said, no, let's get that now, get this off, and then when you go on another one, we're going to write another book.
Yeah, take it one thing at a time, Irv.
Yeah, they was like, no, we can do
write
this.
mad books. You have so many stories to tell.
Yeah, exactly.
So
they was like, no, let's get this off, and we're just going to write another book.
I thought for sure I don't know if you've talked about this or if people know this and I don't know it, but I thought for sure you were gearing up to this this situation with the girlfriend. Your whole social media was you and the girl.
I loved her.
It's no more?
It's history.
What happened, Irv?
Listen. This is the first time that we broke up and had nothing to do with cheating or anything. And we loved each other. What happened was I started working on Tales. And once I started working on Tales,
you were so into her.
I loved her. I love her now. I love her right now, but I can't be with her. She's nuts. I love
she's
her, but
also a lot younger than you.
I know that she's 21, so that could be the issue or whatever. But listen,
you are not 21.
I am not 21. I am 46.
Yes,
25 years difference. When I was running around these streets getting money, she was not conceived. You know what I'm saying? So listen,
you're an animal.
Yes, that's it's here.
Keep your
listen.
children away.
No, listen to me.
Young daughters away.
No, listen.
From
Listen. She bagged me.
She bagged you.
Yeah, she's like 21 going on 30. Yo.
Okay,
she lived a different life. She bagged me. When we first got together and we was talking, it was purely, I told her, I said, listen, I ain't on no fucky shit or anything like that. I said, Joe, I believe in you as an artist and as someone who I want to work with to put in Tales and to see if you could be an actress.
Did you put her in Tales?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She's still in it.
She's still in it.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying? I said, Joe, this is what I want to do. And she was looking at me and she sized me up and she's like, if we gonna be together, you gonna be with me, and we gonna have sex or whatever. And I'm looking at her, I said, don't say that because you're kind of hot. You're absolutely right. We're gonna do. And then you're right. So then after we did it, after we had sex, she looked at me. This is a true story. She looked at me. It's like after like 3-4 days, and she gave me that look, and she said, "What are we?" And she bagged me. I said, "What you mean? What are we?" And I started laughing because I knew what she meant.
Right.
And really, we was together every day for like a year.
And you couldn't make it work. Too busy.
Listen,
work.
You know me, Ange.
I do.
I'm a bossy person, and I'm this kind of a guy, right? I'm not, and I know you can't be a guy like me. And Ange, you know me.
I do.
Okay, so you know.
I know girls you dated too.
You know girls I dated, everything like that. So you know, like, you can't take a guy who comes from being like a bit of a scumbag when it comes to girls. A bit. And a known cheater and a known person like that.
Yeah.
So you take that guy who's a bit of a gangster and bossy.
Uh-huh.
And he's being a knight in shining armor and doing everything right and taking care of you flawlessly. You can't beef with me. You can't be like, why are you talking to this one or why are you talking to that one? She's an actress. I got to. I'm making Tales. Unfortunately, you're not Eddie Murphy where you could play every role of every female in all 8 episodes of Tales. I'm sorry. I just don't believe in your talent is that this far. I can't paint you black and paint you, you understand? Like, I got to talk to these people. So here's the thing. It's going to be so much of me explaining myself to anybody. I'm not really explaining type of guy. And if I'm not doing anything wrong and I'm still explaining myself to you over and over, we're going to have a problem. And that was the problem. And she would continually just spaz once we started Tales.
Oh, Irv.
I mean, hey, look, I think
one day, listen, you're gonna be like 70 years old and then settle down, and that'll be fine.
You know
that'll be a good time.
You know what I told her? I said, you know what? If I had $100 million, $200 million, and I was chilling, we would have worked flawlessly. Because really, and it's like I can't be mad at her because all she really wanted to do was just
get some
cuddle
attention and be on
and love on me and
Right.
hug and kiss. That's all she wanted. So when I think of it, I'm like, how could you be mad at that? But at the same time, she did that at a point in my life where like, yo, I gotta work.
You sound like T.I. So T.I. said he couldn't be married no more because he had things to do in his life, and he felt like he could be a better friend to her than a husband because he had
Not knowing T.I.'s business, and hey, Tip, you're my guy. Not knowing T.I.'s business, but his thing sounds more like he's swerving and he want to do what he want to do.
Well, that's not what the man said. What the man said is he has so much to do, and that slowed him down. So that he's better off.
Yeah.
It's a distraction almost
You know what?
from the greatness that he's trying to achieve in his life.
For a man, when you're trying to conquer the world, if you don't have the exact right piece to the puzzle with a female that's on your side, you're gonna mess up because it's gonna be arguments and fights, and you're gonna put hours of energy into something where you're supposed to be putting that energy over here. So that's why I was like, yo, if you're gonna make me choose between you and Tails, you're gonna lose every time.
Yikes.
I'm sorry, it's just real. Like, you're gonna lose. Like, I need to be great too. Like, I'm not a person that could walk this earth and just be cool.
Be all right.
No. And and another thing, like people
I feel you on that.
counted me
I feel
out.
you on that.
And I said this to her. I'm like, yo, people counted me out. People think like that dude, the 50 dude, oh, he buried y'all and y'all ain't nothing and he killed you. I'm like, what? I just took off because I wanted to take off. I was burnt out. Oh, y'all think he killed me? Y'all think he stopped me? Ain't no man on this planet could stop me. So you got that energy like, oh, I gotta show these people exactly who I am. You guys really don't know. You think I'm just I made some snazzy tunes with Murder Inc. and I'm just a normal guy. I'm gonna show you who I am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I told her
remind you.
I'm gonna remind you and I'm gonna serve you again and again and again. And then we was like, okay, we got it. Then maybe if I got enough cake, I'll just be on an island somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, eating fruit with 10 21-year-olds.
10 of them. Jesus. All right, we don't have much time, but we didn't even talk about Murder Inc. I'm excited for you. So what is the plan? What is the launch? Give me the short version.
The short version of Murder Inc. is I had to do music for Tales because I didn't have the money from BET.
And now we're here.
Now I had an album, Music Inspired by Tales. Irv Gotti presents Music Inspired by Tales. I've been blessed with Boogie Bird, Fitted Circle, Alexa, I know you're listening, and these artists have really inspired me to get back in the studio because they're really dope.
Is Ja part of this whole thing?
Ja is my brother. He's a part of everything that I do. And it's funny because we was all at my crib, me, Ja, Black Child, you know what I'm saying, the new artists, and the vibe and energy was just awesome. You know what I'm saying? But Ja understands what I'm doing. It's like I want to put my energy with the new artists, and I want to see if I could do that. Now, once I do that, maybe you'll hear a Boogie and Ja record that's crazy or whatever like that and feed off of his energy, and then Ja put his energy and it works, and it's like, oh, my God, they have another #1 record or something like that. Maybe you'll see a tour in 2019.
I was going to say, is there a time frame for that?
2019, June 1st, 2019 is the 20th anniversary of Murder Inc.
Okay, got it.
So
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah, like my daughter Angie really inspired me. I have to give her a lot of credit. Love you, Angie. And she was at the Barclay for the Rough Riders thing, and she was like, Dad, you got to do it. Everyone is here. We're having a great time. You got to do it, Dad. You got to do it. And I said, you really want me to do it? She said, yeah. And honestly, that's what really got me going because I just like seeing her happy and smile, and she motivated me to do it. But then when God started putting the pieces of the puzzle together and the music started coming out right, I was like, oh, I'm going to serve him. I'm going to serve him again.
So we're thinking around 19.
Yeah, no, we know Murder Inc. is happening now.
Oh, it is happening now.
Yeah, but I'm going to take these artists that you've seen today, and in 2 years, hopefully they'll be off the charts.
Got it.
You understand? And how cool would
it
it be with the murdering on Ja, Shanti, Lloyd, you know what I'm saying, Vita, Charlie, everyone. Lloyd. Black
Are you
Child,
good with
of course.
Lloyd? I thought y'all wasn't good.
We ain't good, but maybe we'll reconcile.
For the tour.
You know what I'm saying? I hit Shia, right? Shia is Ashanti's sister, right? So I said, Shia, this is super early because Shia is a loving sister, and Shia got love for me, and I got love for Shia. And she always was like,
You trying to clean up Ashanti? They're trying to clean up the relationship with Ashanti too?
Yeah. You know, so she always be like, yo, y'all should talk.
Ashanti was open to being, from what I understood, was open to cleaning up, and you were the one that was harping on old stuff. This is what Ashanti said. Did you know that?
Ashanti says a lot of things.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. It's like with that, it's weird because you ever been around a person and you know they cross you so you want to reconcile, but you're like, it's still that it's still a lot of
right.
It's still a lot of there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, people were saying like me, and I'll give you the analogy. Like me and Jay, when I messed with Nas, me and Jay had a lot of
Really?
100%.
I never knew that.
Yeah, but we talked it out. I apologized and I said, you're right. I should have never messed with Nas. Like I made Super ugly.
Mm-hmm.
So although I love Nas and Nas is my man, I shouldn't have did that.
You shouldn't have gotten involved.
Yeah. So as a man, I apologized.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yo, I did wrong and I apologized. So, you know, it helped. It helped the air. Yes, that helped the air. Because as a man, he said, you know, we all do wrong things. There's all explanations. But to hear someone say it and acknowledge his wrongs.
How long did it take you to do that?
It didn't take me long after I messed with Nas because we was weird. And I love Jay. Jay, I've known Jay since 87. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay is 30 years in. Like, he's my brother, and I shouldn't have messed with Nas because my relationship with him is more important than anything that me and Nas would have did if it was going to affect it. And it's really weird now that Nas and Jay is like boys now.
Nas don't even like to talk about it. Like, he told me that if he's in a club and they play Ether, he don't even like it.
Yeah, he don't want that energy because they cool now. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm saying to that is it
helped.
helped.
One day you and... Well, no, I'm not even.
It helped nah, that's never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
Never.
As I was coming out of my mouth, I was like, it's the waste of conversation.
It's like, listen. But that helped the air out. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was like things has been said and done with me with certain artists. Yeah. You know, male and female. You know what I'm saying? That, I deserve
y'all
better.
Might be better in better places. The last thing I have to ask you about is Ja and this festival thing. Did you not? What happened?
I love Ja to death.
Were you not around? Were you not around? Because
no,
this felt like
I wasn't around. That was his thing. Now listen, I support Ja with anything he does.
Yes.
If Ja says, "Hey, I'm going to hell," I love him so much. I'm like, "Hey, all right, let's go to hell." You understand? just so we're crystal clear on who I am with Ja. Right. I don't care what he does or whatever. I'm by his side.
Right.
But they should have just punted. They wasn't ready. And they was ambitious, and he has a partner who was doing everything. Like everyone thinks Ja was doing everything. He's an artist, you know what I'm saying? They using them to promote and thing, and yes, he has something to do with it. But come on, it's not him, you know what I'm saying? But he got the weight of it, you understand? But what they should have did was just postpone it, because you know how Bahamas. If you want a Bahamian to do construction, it's, hey, cool breeze, man. I get it done 2 months now. You understand? Or they're gonna take their time. Yeah. They trying to build stages underwater and stuff. This was a 2 year a year to 2 year process.
But I just wonder, like, in those moments, like, that's your man. I would imagine you would at some point jump in with some sort of help or some sort of
it was always portrayed to me that it was great from not just him, but
so you found out like everybody else, like on the blogs.
Yes, no, I found out. This is exactly how I found out. My brother Brody Jenner from the Hills, the Kardashians, whatever. Brody Jenner, Caitlyn's son, right? Mm-hmm. He called me. He said, "Yo, your boy, what's going on?" It was like 2 a.m. He said, "Yo, look at Twitter. Just do the hashtag Fyre Festival." And I immediately hit Ja, who wasn't even there. Ja was in Chicago doing a show, man. So I hit him. I said, first, I didn't know he wasn't there. I said, "Yo, are you okay? Yo, are you okay?" He said, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm in Chicago." I said, "You see what's going on?" He said, "Yeah, we trying to figure it out." Eesh. So he wasn't even there, people. Yeah, but people don't care. People are cynical.
Well, because he slapped his name on it. It was a mistake.
Yeah,
it's a mistake.
It's a mistake. You know what I'm saying? But the good news with me and Jazz, we've been through so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it's like
I said that. I think when we first saw that story, I was like, "Ja been through so much.
It's so much, like, it rolls off of us easier than the regular person. You know what I'm saying? When you have been through everything that we've been through, you develop very tough skin. You know what I'm saying? So Ja will be fine. He'll be fine. I didn't put everyone that, yo, you didn't use no Murder Inc. music because I didn't want I didn't want people to think like, oh, I ain't have Ja in any of the episodes, because I didn't want them talking, he's just using his murdering music. He just doing it. I didn't want to hear their voices or whatever. But rest assured, second season, you're going to see some murdering music, because I do have great music. So
you do have classic.
So I don't care what you're going to say. Listen, we also got the Murdering TV series. I'm doing that with Overbrook.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't want to do a movie because my story is vast. You know what I'm saying? It's a big story.
We're going to need a whole other interview for that.
Yeah, and that's but when you think I could do 10 seasons.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the whole story.
Well, Irv, I can't wait. So June 27th, Tales premieres on BET, and then when is it on Tidal, the uncut version?
It's on Tidal 30 days later. So July 27th, it's on Tidal.
June 27th, BET.
And the Tidal version is completely raw. And with more footage. So for the F the Police episode, you're gonna see like about 25 minutes additional footage.
Got it.
Yeah, scenes that they chopped up and S&P'd, it'll be in there.
Well, congrats, baby. I can't wait. BET, June 27th. Irv Gotti.
Hey, thank you, Ange. Thank you.